Okay, what is 5 times, what's 5 times 6? 5 times 6, really quick. Write down your boards, answer. Awesome. Screenies, I know y'all can text and chat, but I would just wait a few seconds before you send it, and so kind of wait for everyone so you don't just give away the answer right away. Awesome, yeah, it's 30, good job. Okay, what is 6 divided by 2? 6 divided by 2, very simple, very easy. Screenies, wait for me, here, Screenies, I'll tell you when to send it, okay? 6 divided by 2. Okay, Screenies, send it. It is 3. If you got 2, that's not quite. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 2 times 3, 6. Okay, cool. Does that make sense? Everyone knows how to do that. Good, great. Everyone get that? Awesome. Okay, we're going to go into something a little bit more complex today. Or not very. I don't want to say complex. We're going to be doing something very similar to this. But instead of using numbers, we're going to be using variables. Who knows what a variable is? Does anybody know what a variable is? If you know what a variable is, raise your hand. Okay, put your hands down. If you've never heard of a variable, raise your hand. In math. Okay, so what a variable is, it's any letter. So usually we use X. So it's any letter that can equal any number. So go ahead. If I write something on the board, I would write it on the board, or write on your boards as well. Okay, so it kind of helps you out. Just kind of helping you out. So a variable is any letter that can equal any number. Okay, so an example of this is can be X can be 2. X can be 2. Z can equal 3. Okay, simple. So what I want y'all to do is I want you to come up with a certain variable. Okay, I want you to come up with a variable of your own. So you have a letter and equal it to whatever number you want. Please do not be inappropriate, but just come up with some variable equaling some number. Also, it might be easy for you, if you are getting a little distracted because of the names, to go to your settings on your watch and turn off names. That'll probably be a little helpful because it's not distracting, if that helps. So if you go to settings on your watch, go to visuals, at the very bottom it shows show player names. You can just turn that off so that the names are not distracting or in your way. Okay, cool? So when you have your variable set and equal to a number, go ahead and send it or show it, raise it up when you have it. Okay, you got it? Awesome, perfect. Cool, we're not going that far yet. Don't go that far yet. Slow down. Just stick with this, okay? Awesome, yes, cool.
Whoa.
Let me see it. If you have it, put your boards up. Let me see it.
I used to teach random.
So I just want you to come up with some letter, equal it to a number. Letter, equal it to a number. Awesome, perfect. Awesome. Cool. Perfect, awesome. Yes, so that's what a variable is. Okay, that's a variable. Now we're going to go into something a little more complex. We're going to go into how to add variables together. Okay, so the way this basically works is let's say we have x plus x. We have these two. We have this equation in front of us. We have x plus x. When we are adding variables together, what we're going to do is we're going to take whatever coefficient. A coefficient is basically a number in front of any variable. If there's no number in front, or if there's no coefficient in front of the variable, it's just a 1 basically. So you can just imagine there's a 1 there. Usually we don't put it there, but we can just imagine there's a 1 in front of that. Okay? So if we have our two variables here, what we're going to do is we're going to add the coefficients or the numbers together in front of the variable. Okay? So we have 1 plus 1. We do basic addition. 1 plus 1 is 2. And then we bring our x back over. Okay? Does that make sense? Yes? Perfect? Easy. Yeah, exactly. It's not that hard at all. Okay? What if we had this? Okay? What if we had 2x plus 3x? Okay, what if we had this? As I said earlier with this problem, we just look at the coefficients in front of the variable. Okay? So, on your boards, go ahead and write the answer to 2x plus 3x. Try again. Check your addition. 2 plus 5. 2 plus 3.
It says 5. I'm just bad
I thought it
at
said-
drawing 5.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I see it now. I see it.
I'm just bad at drawing 5s.
Don't forget the variable. Bonnie, don't forget the variable. Don't forget the variable. Screeny, send it one more time. Screeny, send it one more time. I wasn't looking. Yep. Awesome. Yes, the answer is 5x. Okay, perfect. Does that make sense, everybody? Does that make sense? Very easy, very simple. Okay, we're going to do one more really quick, okay? What if we had 17x plus 25x? Okay, what if we had this? What if we had this? Okay, try this. It's just normal addition. Do not let the variable scare you. It's just basic addition, okay? So as we've already done in the past, go ahead and on your boards, write what the answer to this problem will be. Awesome. If you already have the answer, put it up on your boards. Awesome. Perfect. Great. If you got 42x, that is correct. That is correct. Okay. Now we've already done addition. Very simple, very easy. Now there's one more thing we have to talk about with variables. When you are adding variables together, they have to be the same variable. So let's say we have this. Let's say we have x plus 2x plus y. Usually our two most common variables you'll see in algebra or in math are x and y. Okay? Let's say we have this. Only the same variables can add together. If there is a different variable, you just ignore that variable, you leave it as it is, and you add the other two together. So let's say you're adding two groups together to its own. So we have x's and y's. Okay? We have 1x plus 2x. We're going to ignore the y momentarily. We're going to add the x's together. 1x plus 2x is 3x. And since there's nothing being added to y, you're going to add y to the other side. So your answer will be 3x plus y. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay, let's do a few of these real quick before we take our break. We'll take like a minute break before we continue. Once that timer ends, okay? So let's say we have this. Let's say we have like 5x plus 26x plus y plus 6y. Let's say we have this. On your boards, put the answer to this equation. KB, push the button. Okay. Anyone else who just joined? I think you need to push the button too. Push. Oh yeah, push the button if you haven't. Yeah, go ahead. Awesome. Yeah, so go ahead and put the, or if you're on screen mode, text it in chat when you, I know if you're on screen mode, you can't really write on the boards, so just text it in chat what you get. Let me see it. Yep. Okay, so the answer is going to be 31x plus 7y. No, 31x plus 7y. Does this make sense for everybody? You add the x's together, you add the y's together, you get your answer. Cool? Awesome. Now, this is basically the same thing with subtraction. We're just, instead of adding two numbers together, or two variables together, we're going to subtract them together. So what we're going to do, very simple, like, let's say we have 10x minus 5x. 10x minus 5x. Do that one on your board, send your answer in chat. Or on your boards if you haven't already. 10x minus 5x. Awesome. Yes. Awesome. Perfect. If you just joined, come over here real quick. Come push this button if you just joined. Perfect.
There we go.
Cool.
Pressed it.
Go ahead and find a seat. Awesome. Yes, so your answer is going to be 5x. If you got 5x, good job. No, it's not negative 5x because the 10x is bigger. So you just subtract 5 from that, you get 5x. Okay, and it's also the same thing applies with using different variables. So let's say we have x minus y it's just going to be x minus y. 2x minus x minus y is just going to be x minus y again. Okay, cool. We're going to take a minute break. You can go out into the hallway. You can, if you need to use the restroom, go do that now. But you can wait in here, but you have 1 minute until we continue again. So if you have any questions, you can come up to me and ask. Yes.
By any chance,
Degree?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by degrees? Like triangles, circles.
Hey, dude.
I'm not
No,
gonna
like,
go
gotta be more
Oh, exponents? Yeah, we can do exponents. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to my math teacher and show off in front of everyone. Show off at.
Police.
Wait.
I'm going to big rules and you ain't.
Tester.
Wait, is it recess
Yeah.
time?
Tester, turn around.
Is it recess time?
Here, you just gotta click it.
Is this school?
Recess. It's recess. It's recess.
There you go. Awesome.
Dude, this
I love your outfit. I love it.
Thank you.
we're doing it in school,
Luna,
right? That's
Luna, I'm not gonna
weird.
go show off in front of everyone in my
I
math
really don't
class.
care. I'm over here for the fingerprint classes, but I don't mind that.
Why would you
I'm not the real one. You think that I'm the real one? I'm not.
Yes.
My birthday's next week. I'm not going to be on.
Okay. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're all good.
Me?
Yes. What's up?
When you
Oh
have a
yeah,
bad
and
day, when you have a bad day,
Dude, actually
like her a
making
lot.
work fun
you
is
wanna have
crazy.
a good day.
Thank you.
I was talking to this
Luna,
dude, right?
can we do this all the
Quick
time?
question.
Can we do this all the time?
now can I say something nowadays?
Here, go ahead. Go quick. Go quick.
I can't wait till I can go and brag to my algebra teacher, even though that I got an F.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's up?
Did I mishear
I
you
just
when
don't
you
like
said you were an actual math teacher?
No, yeah, I am.
Yeah, are you actually?
Can we do
Wait, what school do
geometry?
you teach? What? Alrighty. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of my seat.
Okay, everyone, go ahead and head back to your seats. Go ahead back to your seats. No, go back to your seats. Head back to your seats. If you haven't already, go ahead and back to your seats.
Oh, fuck. This young guy's trying to
Back to your seats.
What's up?
Back to your seats. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Okay, guys, go ahead. Turn on push to talk again. If you haven't already, go ahead and turn on push to talk. Go ahead and put on push to talk if you haven't already, okay? If you want, or just stay quiet if you're going to leave your microphone all the way on. Okay, cool. Go ahead and find a seat, okay? Okay, so we're going to continue off. We're going to continue, but this time, since we already did variables with adding, we already did adding and subtracting with variables. We're going to do multiplication and division with variables. Okay, does that make sense? Yes, Amelia. Oh, yeah. Dang it, why can't I grab thing? No, good grief. There you go. Does anyone else need the student button? If you can't grab the boards, you don't have student. So go ahead and test and see if you can grab the boards. If you can't grab the boards, let me know. I'll come. You're good. If you're good. Anyone good? Anyone good? Yeah, push the button.
Draw staccato.
Yeah, you're gonna have to click it. Okay.
When will I get to go to a different class?
I mean, you can leave whenever you want. But yeah, I think the other room is like.
Yes, okay, I did it.
Yeah, I don't think he.
My
he-
seat now.
Okay,
Buttons up
let's
there.
go ahead and continue
gamer.
on where we left off. Go ahead and mute your microphones or turn on push to talk. Okay, so where we left off is we basically were doing addition and subtracting with variables. But this time we're actually going to be doing a little bit different. We're going to be multiplying and dividing with variables. It is a little different. It is not the same as adding and subtracting. Okay, so focus up with me, okay? This is going to be a little harder. But it shouldn't be that hard anyways. Okay? We're gonna spend around 15 minutes on this one, then we'll take our next break. Or you can go to another classroom, see how watch what they're doing. It's all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, cool, awesome.
I don't have my clipboard.
Yes, please drop your clipboard. That's his. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna be multiplying and dividing variables this time. So It's sort of the same thing as division, but it's a little different, okay? Basically what you're going to do, let's say we have x times x. Another way you can write out multiplication is with a dot. I prefer doing dots. You'll see that most often in upper school math. You'll be seeing dots as multiplication. There's also a few other ways you can do multiplication. You have x, you have a dot, you have parentheses, or you can also do variables back to back, or a variable behind. There's so many ways to do a multiplication, okay? But you don't have to worry about that. For this, basically what we're going to be worrying about is this. We have two variables being multiplied together, okay? It's sort of the same thing with when you're adding, you look at the coefficients in front of the variable. This time it's a little different. Instead of looking at the very front of the variable, you're going to be looking at the exponent. If there is no exponent in front of or behind the variable, you're going to basically assume that there's a 1 there, okay? Whoever's playing music, please stop. Okay, so what you're going to do is when you're multiplying variables together, you're going to add the exponents together. So we have 1 plus 1, which is 1 plus 1 is 2, and so you'll get 2 or x squared, okay? Does this make sense? Yes? Raise your hand if this makes sense. If this does not make sense, please raise your hand. Okay, so this is what you're going to do for those who do not understand this. So when you're multiplying, it's when so for example, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 2 is 6. Multiplication. But we're doing that with variables this time. We're not dealing with numbers, we're dealing with variables. So with the variable, you're going to look at the exponent. An exponent is a number raised to a power. That's what that is. So you're just going to look at the exponents, and you're going to add those two exponents together. Okay, does that make sense? And so 1 plus 1 is 2. Let's say we had this. Let's say we had x cubed times x squared. On your boards or in chat, please text your answer.
Oh, okay.
I made it even harder.
Was that C7?
No.
No, this one.
Variable
Right there.
2. No, this is parentheses. 1 plus x variable 9.
Hashtag let the teacher.
Well, that's supposed to be, that's
let
x,
them, like,
so
teach.
that should be x.
Yeah. but I'm pretty
Hashtag
sure
let
we can just
Yeah.
them teach
ignore
Yeah, that's
every
it, yeah.
single school.
variables.
Hashtag let
harder.
Well, not quite. Here, I'll go over that. Okay,
Made it
so
harder.
on your boards, you should get x to the 5th. Okay, so x to the 5th. Does that make sense for multiplication? Yes? Yes. Awesome. Now, Amelia brought up something. Let's say, say it out loud for me, please. Amelia.
What? Oh,
The one you just did.
what about multiplication with the parentheses that there's another addition? Who? Multiplication and parentheses.
Okay, let's say we have this. Okay, and this is something.
I made it harder.
Oh wait, that's supposed to be multiplied. Is that multiplied or add?
No, that's add. That's add.
That's supposed to be added? Okay.
I made it harder, guys.
Okay. So, first thing we gotta do. I know this is kind of weird, but first thing we're gonna have to do with this one is we gotta do. Does everyone know order of operations? Yes, sorta. Okay, so order of operations. Basically, you're gonna do parentheses, exponents. Here, PEMDAS. That's a good way to remember it. PEMDAS. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. You do this in this exact order. Okay? This is order of operations. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is parentheses. So we're going to go to our parentheses really quick. We have x plus x to the ninth. These two cannot add together. One thing I forgot about adding exponents, or adding variables together. They both have to be raised to the same power when you're adding them together. So x squared and x squareds can add together, but x plus x squared cannot add together. Does that make sense? So, here, I'll write it like this. X squared plus x squared can add together, which will be 2x squared.
Doug, stop playing music.
But x plus x squared cannot add together, and that will just be x plus x squared. Does this make sense? So they both have to be raised to the same exponent in order for them to add together. So since these two cannot add together, we're just going to drop them down. So it'd be x squared times x plus x to the ninth. So we have this now. Then we go to our next thing on PEMDAS. We go to exponents. We don't have any exponents. Well, we ignore the exponents raised to the variables at the moment. We then go to multiplication next. Go to multiplication. Oh, we have multiplication right here. So we're going to do that next. So we're going to multiply these two together. We have x squared times x to the 1. Okay, what is x squared times x? On your boards, what is x squared times x? On your boards, what is x squared times x? Really quick. Zeno, come here. Push the button. If you cannot pick up anything, go ahead and push the button. If you already pushed it, you're good. You're good, you're good, you're good. If you already pushed it, you're good. It doesn't make a sound, you're good. It does not make a sound, you're good. If you already made it, if you already got it. What is x squared times x? On your board, what is x squared times x? We've already gone over this. When you're multiplying variables together, you add the exponents together. Okay? When you're multiplying exponents, you add exponents. Yes! That's it. Yes, that's it. No, not quite. When you're multiplying... Good grief. When you're multiplying exponents together, you add the exponent. When you're multiplying variables together, you add the exponents.
That's what I wrote.
Does that make sense?
Boomer ducks back.
That's what I wrote. What?
He's muted.
What
Yes.
are you talking about?
Thank God.
Why is it so confusing?
Can you not grab? Oh, yeah, you can grab. Don't worry about it.
Maybe she was looking at one shot, maybe not me.
Watch out.
I'm good. I thought she was looking at me.
Hashtag let Boomer teach
Sorry.
every single school.
Bro, Ray, I swear to
Here you
God, bro. Stop being the class pet,
There you
bro.
go. Try now.
Swear to God.
No, you're good.
Class
There you go.
pet, oh my
Awesome.
gosh, Ray.
Okay, cool. Everyone here, quiet. Please
Nobody
focus.
have a
Please
Christmas.
focus. Come back. Okay, so, good grief.
Come on, guys.
Okay,
Come on.
so when we are multiplying variables together, we add the exponents. Go sit down.
No makes sense, bruh.
Sit down.
He needs
I don't
the
care.
button.
Sit down. Sit.
Sit down, bro. Sit the flip down right now.
Student
bum.
button.
Okay. Next thing we do,
Sorry about that,
we're gonna
Chief.
multiply variables together. When we're multiplying variables together, we add the exponents to each other. So what is 2 plus 1? 3.
5. Oh,
So
shoot.
no. 2
Oh,
plus
shoot, that's
3.
my bad.
No, 2. Sorry, 2 plus 1. My bad. Yeah, you were right. You were right, Bonsai. But 2
Thank
plus
you.
1 is 3. So you got x cubed plus x to the ninth. Since these two are not the same exponents, or they're not raised to the same exponents, they cannot add together. So it's just stuck like this, and that's your answer. Cool? Does that make sense?
Nice.
I think it does. I think so.
Yeah,
the
but
exponent.
please do not talk. Please do not talk. If you do want to talk or have a question, please raise your hand. Other than that, please turn on push to talk. Okay, cool. If that makes sense, we're going to move on. Okay. Now, when we are dividing variables, it's a little bit different, okay? So let's say we have this. Well, no, it's the same thing. It's just we just subtract the
Shut up, Zeno.
exponent. So, what we're going to do is, let's say we have x divided by x, let's say we have this. We have 1 and 1. Okay? If we have x to the 1 divided by x to the 1, we're going to subtract the exponents. We're going to subtract these.
You don't call me a hoe.
Please stop talking.
Shut up, dude. Shut up.
Yes, yeah.
If you're outside the map, just leave and come back.
I'm probably
be
just gonna
one?
back my head against the
Wouldn't
wall.
it be like
Just
X?
leave and come
Just
back.
X?
Or I'll vote
Back
for you.
my head
X.
against the wall after I get confirmed.
Okay. Bye.
I'll be in the hospital if you guys need me.
Who's my high school gang?
Okay. Sorry. Okay, so when we're dividing
plus 2 is
exponents
5.
together, when we are dividing variables together, we're going to subtract the exponents in the variables. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have x to the 0. Now, whenever something is raised to the 0th power, that means it is 1. So it's not x. No, it's not x. It's going to be 1. Okay? If there's any number raised to a 0th power, it's going to be 1. Does that make sense? Okay,
Yeah, it
cool.
does.
So let's say we have 2 to the 0. What would 2 to the 0 be? On your boards, what would 2 to the 0 be? If there's anything raised to the 0th power, what does it always equal? Yes, in the back. Good job. No. Yes. If there's anything that is raised, like, no, guys, this one. What is the answer to the 2 to the 0th? Yes, in the back. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes.
Oh,
It
I
is
thought
1.
2.
Anytime you see a 0 in the exponent spot, it's always going to be 1. Okay? A way we can
Probably
show
should have
this,
put that.
if we have this, division is also portrayed as a fraction. So let's say we have x. This is the same thing as that and that. These two are the same. Whenever the same thing is over the same number or the same thing that's above each other in the fraction, it's always going to equal 1. Does that make sense? Yes?
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. Now, let's do some more big numbers. Let's say we have x to the 3 divided by x to the 5. Let's say we have this. X to the 3 divided by x to the 5. What would this be?
X equals x2.
Come on.
Yes, wait. No. You. That's it. Yeah, you did it. Yes, that's right. Yes.
Dude, you're a smarty.
Can I borrow your seat, please?
Not
I was
quite.
writing it.
Look at where
I was close.
the variables are set up. It is
I was
still
writing it.
applies to the same.
Boomer.
Close. Not quite.
Boomer.
We're not subtracting the variable itself. We're subtracting the exponent. If you are standing up at this moment, please find a seat. Sit down. If you are standing up, please sit down.
So
Hold on.
Complex is complex.
Okay, so the answer is x to the negative 2. Okay? But this is not the final. This is the correct answer. This is it. So if you got this, great job. But one thing I want to point out is one more thing, okay? Whenever you have a negative exponent, let's say we have this, you never want to have a negative exponent. So the way we get rid of the negative exponent is that we're going to move it. We're going to do the reciprocal of that number. No, it's
what's a
fine.
reciprocal?
A reciprocal is basically taking a number or anything and flipping it. So like, let's say we have this. 2 is always going to be 2 to the negative 2 over 1. That's always the same. The reciprocal is basically flipping the two numbers over each other. So let's say in a fraction form, let's say we have a 3 over 4.
It'd be
3 over 4. The reciprocal of this will be 4 over 3.
You don't have
Okay.
students.
Does this make
you
sense?
can't talk.
So that's
Yeah.
what reciprocal is. If you don't know what reciprocal is, you now know what it is. This is reciprocal. So going back to the negative exponent. So if we ever have a negative exponent, we're going to do the reciprocal of this to get rid of the negative exponent.
Boomer, help me.
So that's
Oh, get out of this class right now. Get out of this class. You don't belong here. Thank you.
Thank God.
They
Okay.
got perfect.
So, what? Here, pay attention. Listen. Oh shoot. Time. I don't care. Okay, so we're gonna do the reciprocal of this in order to get rid of the negative. Okay, so we're gonna do the reciprocal of the x squared, which will then flip the
my
x
seat down.
squared, and it'll be 1 over x squared. Does this make sense?
Go back to bed.
The 2 stays with the x, and the negative swaps with the 1, and so that these can work together. Does that make sense? Yes? So whenever you're dividing, the order of subtraction still applies. If the first number is smaller than the second number, then your answer is going to be negative.
Oh.
Does that make sense? If the first number is less than the second number,
timer's up.
your answer is going to be negative.
up.
I know, yeah, I know that. I turned that off because I was getting distracted. Okay, does this make sense for everybody? We're going to do one more until we take our little break, okay? One more until we take this break. Okay, so everyone needs to get this in order for us to continue. We're going to move,
Make
okay?
it quick.
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
we
trying
have
to
X-
go back to bed.
Make it
Easy work.
quick. I
X to
got
the
bail.
fifth divided
Literally laying in
by
my bed right now.
x to the 3
Oh.
divided by x squared times x to the 3.
Oh, that's easy.
So
That's X to
remember, order of operations, PEMDAS. Remember PEMDAS.
What? That's right.
That is
Um,
not easy.
6 divided by 5.
No,
Oh,
it's-
6.
I got
Oh,
it.
I got that. Oh, I got it.
But with PEMDAS, hold on. With PEMDAS, these two are a group, these two are a group, and these two are a group.
What?
So what that means is that if, let's say in our equation,
Boomer.
hold on. Let's say in our equation, let's say division comes before multiplication in our problem.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
You would then first divide and then multiply. Depending on what comes first, you read it from left to right. Same thing with addition and subtraction. If subtraction comes first, you will subtract and then add. If you add first, you add first. Does that make sense? Just wanted to clarify that. Okay,
Make it
so
quicker, please.
when you have your answer, hold on to it. We'll check it in a second. Do not change your answer. If you already have it, perfect. If you have it in a negative exponent, change it to a fraction.
How do I do that?
I have both.
Oh, would it be 1
Remember,
over 4?
reciprocal.
Who took my
This is
pencil?
why I have both.
Who took? Alright, there we go. So it'd be 1. So, alright, okay, I got it.
Okay, so the way we're
then
going to do
keep
this
it
is
out
we're
there.
first going to subtract. We're going to divide x to the 5th divided by x to the 3. So x to the 5th divided by x to the 3 is x squared divided by
Oh, I'm going back
x
to
squared times
Oh, what the
x to the
flip?
3. X squared
Who
divided by
picked my
x
eraser?
x squared is going to be 1 times x to the 3. 1 times x to the 3 is x to the 3. So if you got x to the 3, you are correct.
Well, this is dumb. I don't know what I did. I got
What
1
did
over.
I do?
I got 1 over 4.
If you cannot if you cannot
I
grab
got
your board
X negative
or anything
1.
like that, come stand over here. If you cannot grab your board at all,
I swear
just
to
stand right
God.
there.
That's so it's
Delete it. If you pick up one
negative
more
I'm good
on
at math.
after
So
class,
that's
after
negative
class,
4 times
We're gonna-
Push the
that.
button,
After school,
and
alright?
it
After
does not
school.
make a sound. So when you push it,
We're
you're
going
good.
to go
at
outside
math.
after school.
So-
Outside.
If you already push
Alright.
it, you know you're good. You're good.
Yay.
Let's learn about the solar
Okay.
system.
Awesome.
Let's learn about the
Cool.
solar system.
Does this make sense for everybody? Okay, you can take
Yes.
your 1-minute break if you want. If you need to go to your restroom,
1 minute?
Here, 2 minutes. We'll make it 2 minutes. If you need to use the,
The other
restroom in
dude
real
did
life,
10.
if you need to use the restroom in real life, go do that now. If you do leave this room, you will lose your student role. So do not come to me as I am teaching and interrupt the class as I'm teaching. Cool. Awesome.
Back to bed.
2 questions, Boomer.
Okay, cool.
One,
Yes, what's your question?
are we switching
Guys,
to
I'm gonna leave
science?
mine.
So,
I'm-
Merrick.
I'm the youngest here.
Let's do the solar
I'm
system.
17.
Let's do the solar
We're
system.
switching to science.
Yeah,
Not
The
quite.
solar system.
And 2, are we gonna make class changes like our
Where
summer
you
English,
got wrong with this?
English makeup and room?
I think I know
Hold on one
what's
sec.
16
I don't
times
know.
16.
Sub.
I think
Sub.
I know
So the
what's
question
16 times
was-
16.
Hey, sub. Sub.
Oh,
Are you done with your class, or are you still going?
I
I'm not sure because I wasn't really prepared. You just kind of came here. You didn't really let us know all that kind of stuff. So I didn't really know what to do. So we just kind of talked about Raccoon League, sports, stuff like that. And I just kind of wanted to visit.
Now this
Okay,
is
yeah,
me.
cool, awesome.
my bed right
This is
now.
me in the wall.
What? Yeah,
Bashing my head.
I am
Okay.
literally in my bed right
We need to do
now.
the solar system. Solar system.
So guys, we're not doing a class change today. We're not going to do a class change today, just because we this was like kind of like a stepping stone for us. Oh, okay, we're kind of getting our feet into this because we're probably going to be doing this more often.
Sit down.
Yeah, please sit down if you haven't already. If you do have a question, just yes.
We want makeup in class.
That was not 2 minutes. That was 3 seconds.
That's a good question.
Sit down. Here, sit down with me.
Sub's actually going to be our new maker pin and circuits teacher. So whenever we get that settled, I'll let y'all know. Okay?
Yay! I want to do circuits and stuff. That's like bro, I'm literally in bed right now. I'm so tired.
Why? Because I'm supposed to
We're doing a little. I would be doing
I'm so tired. I'm literally in
Honestly,
bed.
I am
building
looking
because
for
Are
a new
you
one.
in bed?
Sure.
myself, and I might
I'm
be able to
literally
learn
like-
some
I'll
stuff
keep
like
you in
that,
mind.
the students in that class because I'm not really a circuits guy. So
I can
I
be
can be
music
doing a little
teacher.
bit of
I can be music teacher. I'm fire on music.
And once I'm ready for
We'll see. I'm not sure about that.
circuits,
We'll
then
see.
we'll do a lot.
Okay.
Bro, who took my thing, bro?
Someone took my seat. Someone took my seat.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, what's your question? Go ahead.
Go choose a different seat. It doesn't really matter what seat you choose, as long as you're
We're not
sitting down
doing music
being
class
quiet.
today. We're not
There
doing
is
music
no
class
way
today.
Sub is a teacher.
Boomer, I have a
Are we
question.
doing science
Yo, what's
today?
up?
Oh my god.
Can you answer my final question?
Sub, are we doing
Yeah, I
science?
can-
No way
I can.
Sub is a teacher. Boo! Boo!
Are we doing science?
voice sounds
He's
kinda
trying
cool.
his best, alright?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
My
Chill
bad.
out. He's trying his
Delete
best.
it. I swear to God, if you take my pencil. Oh wait, one more time, bro.
But
Okay.
he just
Yeah, please
disappeared.
don't take other people's things, okay, guys?
Yeah, deleted.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
So
You know better.
we're gonna go in and dive into our little quiz. Okay, we're gonna see how many things y'all remember.
No.
So yeah, who's been here this entire time? Raise your hand if you've been here since the
nuh-uh.
very start. Since the very start, like as I did the announcements and all that kind of stuff. Raise your hand if you were here when I did the whole announcements. Okay, cool,
No,
awesome.
but I'm an 8th grade.
Let's see if we all remember. Everyone, I want you to do your best on this quiz. It's we have
Oh
3
my
question
God, bro.
quiz. I'm gonna put the
3?
equation on the board. Basically, you're just gonna put the answer to whatever. You're just gonna put the answer to whatever the answer will be. So, on your boards, what I want you to do is I want you to. So let's say this is your board. On your boards, I want you to divide it up into 3 sections.
All right.
On your boards, I want you to divide your board up into 3 sections.
All right.
Easy.
All right. Deleted. You better not be cheating. You better not cheat.
There's also no talking in this test, so yeah, you'll be muted this entire time as the test is going on. So go ahead, divide your test up into 3 sections. The top one's going to be 1. You do not have to write this. I'm just letting you know. Second one, third one. I just want you to put the answers to whatever you get in these sections, okay? So for number 1, your problem. X plus 4x plus y, or no, 2y plus 7y. This is number 1. Okay, on your boards, put the answer in the number 1 spot up here. Okay. Why do I do it like that? That's so weird. That's number 1. Number 2. X squared minus 3x squared minus 2x. And the last one. X cubed times x to the 5th divided by x to the 4th. Okay, when you have your answers, put them on your boards.
Oh. Some people can't write on their boards. They can't pick up any of their stuff.
There's okay. Who cannot? Y'all can't? Okay, y'all come over here. If y'all can't grab anything, just push the button. Y'all be quiet.
Because if you do push the button, you will be able to talk, but we don't. We like to keep the talking in this class to a minimum.
Well, they're taking a test right now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So, yeah, no. When you have your answers, leave them down. Leave them down. Here, when you have your answer, just like kind of flip your board, like hold your board upside down like this. Hold your board upside down when you have your answers, okay? Okay. When you're done with your test, raise your hand and I'll come and check it. Okay, let me see it. Wait. Sorry. Jump. Okay, when you're done with your test, raise your hand, put your hand down. Okay, let me see it. Yeah, very good. Okay, let me see yours. Here, you can just drop it. Second, hold it. Are these your answers? Why are you drawing? That's the drawing, man. Hold on one sec, okay. Anyone else done? You done? Okay, let me see it. You done with yours? Or are you still working? You done? Okay. Anyone else done? Oh, you're done? Okay, perfect. Let me see it. Yeah, if you're already done with the test, don't erase any of your work, okay? Don't erase anything. If you already did, don't worry about it. It's all cool. But if you just hold on. hold on to your stuff, okay? Who's still working? Raise your hand if you're still working. You done? You still working? Here, drop it real quick. Okay, so I think all the tests are done. Great job. Most of y'all did pretty good. I'm gonna go over the answers real quick, okay? So the first answer is 5x plus 9y. The next one is negative 2x squared minus 2x. And the last one is x to the 4th. If you got all these, you got it. You got it. If you did not, and you have any questions, let me know. Anyone have any questions? Yeah, hold on. Okay. Yo, what's up?
Not yet. Wait. Is that the right answer? Wait.
Oh.
Oh! Come on.
Okay.
Who just played that?
Oh, yeah.
Whoop me.
What the flip, dude? What the flip? I think, bro, I banged that test, dude.
Okay, so if you have any questions, you can come up to the
It's in
front,
my head.
ask me. But if you do want to leave and go into a different room or see if there are any other classes, I don't think. Oh, never mind. There's not another class going on. Okay. If this was fun, I hope y'all had fun. We will be moving on to the next subject. We will be going into history. Well, basically, we're going to be doing a whole timeline of American history. So we'll be diving into that for a little bit. And
Not
yeah.
history.
So if y'all need to take a break, you can leave. We can. If you don't want to be here for this
Not
class, do not worry.
history. Anything but
Y'all
history.
can head out right now. So we'll continue, and we'll continue.
Anything
in
but
in
history.
2 minutes we'll start. In 2 minutes we'll start history. Yes.
No! No more history!
Go to the next classroom.
No!
Oh, there's no other classes going on, so this is the only one.
No
Excuse me?
No history.
You can't get hired
This thing I got.
Why not? Something inappropriate.
because we already have teachers.
Yo, did I get this right?
Hey!
Who are you talking about?
Did I get this right?
Look at this, guys. Look at the wrong answer. He got the wrong answer.
But I didn't go, bro. I was goaded, bro. I was goaded, bro. I was sweating. I was Fortnite sweating that whole test, bro. Fortnite sweating that whole test, dude. Fortnite sweating that whole test was crazy. Was crazy. Was flipping crazy, dude. I'm too good. I'm him. I'm him.
That's not
I'm Himothy. I'm too good. You can't mess with me. Really did. I remember telling you after class. Like, we're squaring up after class. After class, we're squaring up.
Desk. He stole my. He stole my desk.
Alright, young boy. Alright. After class. After class. No, after class. After class.
This is best in your life. How would you do that?
Oh my god. I was still so much.
There's no
After
hallway back
class.
there.
Yay! You wrote this on your clipboard. Look, it's her clipboard. She was sitting over here.
Is the principal online right now?
Yes, he is.
Where's the principal?
Principal's out.
Clipboard.
You wrote that. Why would you?
Is she
Why?
out? You're a boy.
I'm the principal.
Oh, now
You are?
Yes.
Oh, but why are you in
He's
science?
scary. He's scary. He's pretty scary.
Okay, everyone, go ahead and find a seat. Go ahead and find a seat if you have not already. Go ahead and find a seat. We are going to start history.
No!
No! We're
No!
going to hi, Sub. We're going to
No
go ahead and
history!
dive into history. We're going to be going
Oh
over
my god.
American history timeline.
No!
If you do not want to be here for this class, you can leave or go play
But
something
no,
else
I
in rec
don't want
room.
to leave though.
Is this right?
I don't want to leave though.
No, it's not right. Just erase your boards.
Can we do like Japanese history or something? Like not American?
I'm British.
Okay, everyone, at this time,
Have you ever
please go
thought
ahead and
about
mute your
oil?
microphones. At this time, please go ahead and mute your microphones if you have not
John,
already.
shut the fuck up, dude.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
We're
in
not
this
in the
class,
military.
basically, it would be sort of good to use your boards, but you really don't need to. A thing that will help you in this class is I do accept you to use an actual notepad in front of you, or you can take notes taking pictures with your camera and just saving it. You cannot print photos in here, but you can save a photo and you can use that as notes. I will be writing stuff on the board, please stop writing inappropriate things on the board. Just erase it. If there is something on the board, just erase it.
Vector, come
Okay.
on, dude.
Please go ahead and mute your microphones as I am talking. So, we're going to go ahead and dive into the first date in American history. So, the very first date that we'll be covering is 1492. Feel free to write these down as we're going over them, but in 1492, we're going to be doing a big timeline. So,
Black Plague.
if I can do a timeline.
Black Plague.
Oh my
Shut
gosh.
up, bro.
So,
The fuck up.
in 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
So did your mom.
Care.
Columbus
Yo, bro. I swear to God, dude.
Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Very first one. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Now, in 1620, jumping a whole lot more years in the future.
Wasn't
No,
that George Washington?
1607. My bad. 1607. Jamestown. I'm just going to put James.
Oh, it's LeBron James.
That was close enough.
LeBron James, 1607.
LeBron James.
LeBron Jamestown in
LeBron
1607.
LeBron
Okay?
James.
But then in 1620,
Hey,
Flip, dude.
Plymouth
Plymouth.
was then created. This was a place that then came out 1620. Now,
I called that.
moving up to 1720, 1720 to 1770,
I just released a
this was the Great Awakening.
Yeah.
Great
George Washington.
Bro, this dude
Great
is
Awakening.
moaning
Nope,
like
not George
this.
Washington just yet. Not him yet.
Flip, dude.
We're getting close.
When are we gonna learn about Hitler?
Yeah, bro. That is
In a
not
little bit.
American
We'll
history.
get to World War One. Well, not technically World War One, but World War Two. We'll get there. But okay, so 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Dude, I swear to God, dude.
Jamestown was 1607, 1620 is Plymouth, and 1720 to 1770 is the Great Awakening. Okay, this was a period of time when everything was just finally becoming the way that we see it is today. Not really, but that's the Great Awakening. It was a great time for those people back in the day. Now, I would take notes on these because we're taking a quiz on some of these dates. So, if you need to take a picture on what we got so far, go ahead and take a picture. The time is going to be way bigger, I just realized. Okay.
No, teacher. When did World War II started?
1945.
That.
Yeah, I'm smart. I told you, dude. I told you I'm smart.
1935.
I flipping told you, dude.
1939. I don't know.
We're going all the way up to World War I today. So.
My controller.
Austrian painter.
1720. Okay. Now, within the Great Awakening, a few things happened. So, first thing that happened was in 1754 to 1761. During this time, this was the French and Indian War. This was the French and Indian War.
Is that
French
World War
and
I?
Indian. No, this is not World War I.
Okay.
There's a camera in my way. Whose camera is this?
Well, not mine.
Hello.
Sorry,
Was it after that
63.
the American Revolution? After
1763.
that,
1763, French and Indian War. And then
the American
in
Revolution.
1756 to 1763,
Absent.
that was the 7 Years War. So 1756 to 1763, that was the 7 Years War. So basically 7 years in between that. Then we end on the All My Lands. Then we end at Great Awakening at 1770. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking I'm going to need your help. I want you on screen mode to write what I'm saying.
What kind of camera is that?
Don't worry about timeline. I just want you to do just basically what I'm saying. So, date, and then put the name. Do your best.
When are we going to learn
No
about
way,
the
Sub,
Toilet
so-
Wars?
Please be quiet. We're not talking.
Yes, sir.
Don't mute your, if you do talk, you will be vote kicked. So, please, do not talk. Just go ahead and find a seat. Okay. No. So just do, so what I want you to do, I just want you to do like a chart, just like writing the date and then the name next to it. Try not to make it too big. So, I got it. I'll erase it. Okay. So, first one, 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. 1607, Jamestown. 1620, Plymouth. Then 100 years later, 1720, we start with the Great Awakening. That lasted for 50 years. So 1720 to 1770. That's the Great Awakening. Great time. Okay? Great Awakening. See? Great time. Now, in between that, we have 1754. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Columbus. Just put C. I don't know. So, inside of the Great Awakening, inside of the Great Awakening, there are some events. So, Great Awakening happened 1720 to 1770. Inside of that, 1754 to 1763, that was a time on when the French and Indian War happened. Also, as that was going on, the 7 Years War was going on. In 1756, 2 years after the French and Indian War happened. So, French and Indian War, 1754, French and Indian War. All the way up to 1763. Then, 2 years after that started, 1756 to 1763, that was the 7 Years War. Both the French and Indian War and the 7 Years War ended at the exact same time. Ended on the same year. Please find a seat. If you're standing up, distracting someone, please find a seat.
bro, sit down.
You're good. You can
Sit
erase
down.
it. Don't worry about it. If you do have like some like on your like a phone on you or like a notepad or something that you can write down in real life that'll help you keep track, that might be easier than writing it on the board. So, if you need me, I'm gonna do it one more time. So, I'll give y'all like 1 minute in real life. Go ahead, grab something in real life, like a phone or like a notepad or something If you want to use the board, go ahead. You can use that. But I'm going to be talking really fast. I'm going to go a little slow, but I'll go a little fast. And it might be handy for you to, as I am talking, there's no need for you to talk. You don't need the student role for this. If you just sit down if you haven't already. Just sit down. If you're standing up, please sit down. Okay. So yeah, just as I'm talking, just take some notes. We're just basically, if you need a header on what we are doing, it is American history timeline. You need a header on whatever you're using. American history timeline. That's what we're doing right now. Okay?
Bro, I'm one shot.
I will be doing the dates.
Earbuds in, bro.
I'll be keeping up with the dates on this side, okay?
Oh, God.
I'll be doing dates through that. But I'm not going to write out what it is, okay? Yes, that's what we're doing. So, very first thing, y'all ready? Everyone has their things that they need. Awesome, cool. So, 1492. 1492. And don't worry about spelling. If you spell it wrong, don't worry about it. Columbus sails the ocean blue. 1492, Columbus sails the ocean blue. That kind of rhymes. That's the way you can remember that. 1492. Okay? Then we jump to 1607. 1607. This is Jamestown.
Yeah.
1607, Jamestown.
LeBron Jamestown. Oh, thank you.
LeBron Jamestown. Yep, 1607. Then 1620. 1620 is Plymouth. Okay? So another town was created. We got Jamestown. Then 13 years later, we have another town, Plymouth. So 1620, Plymouth. Then we jump 100 years later to 1720.
Oh, Builder, you better move, bro.
1720. We get 1720 to 1770. This was a 50-year time. This event took place for 50 years. This event was called the Great Awakening. If you're standing up, please find a seat. This event took place for 50 years. So 1720 to 1770, this was a great year for people. The Great Awakening. Okay? Inside of the Great Awakening, a few battles or wars happened. The first war was the French and Indian War, which took place in 1754 to 1763. This was the French and Indian War. Then, 2 years after this started, the 7 Years' War began, which started in 1756 to 1763. Can y'all see this? Okay. If you are standing up, please find a seat so you're not blocking anyone's view. Hi, welcome. Just go find a seat. So, 1720 to 1770, Great Awakening time. 1754 to 1763 was the French and Indian War. 2 years after that started, the 7 Years' War began, which was 1756.
1756. Get it right.
Not now. I know.
Oh, shoot.
Bro, what happened?
What happened?
There we go.
What happened?
Sorry.
Is there a creator?
My fault.
You're good. You're good.
I'm just deleting this so y'all can move.
You're good, my G.
Not a creator?
Okay. Y'all sit down. Y'all sit down. Y'all sit down. No, stop. Y'all sit down.
Sit down, bro. You need to sit down. Sit down.
You?
If you can't pick up anything, there's no point in you grabbing stuff. This is basically for you to use or take your camera out and take a picture. Okay? Cool? Awesome. Thank you, Sub. You can just monitor people in that corner over there behind my desk. You just stand over there so you're not blocking. So, 1756 to 1756 to 1763, this was the 7 Years' War. Both of these ended at the exact same time. Okay? Once that happened, 1770 came, which basically ended the Great Awakening. Okay? Does that make sense? So,
yeah, I got one question.
Yeah, what's up?
Wasn't during 1770 somewhere? Wasn't that like the American Revolution?
Yeah, American
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Let's go.
Okay. So, 5 years later, after the Great Awakening, in 1775, this was Lexington and Concord. Lexington and Concord. This is basically a battle that took place between, again, Lexington and Concord, which led to
1783.
Lexington, Concord, 1775. Okay? I'm going to move up here. But in the time between 1775 and 1783,
I told you
this whole time was the Revolutionary War. 1775 to 1783 was the Revolutionary War. Okay? So, Lexington and Concord started the Revolutionary War in 1775. The Revolutionary War began 1775 all the way up to 1783. So don't let this confuse you. This is the start, Lexington and Concord. That is the Revolutionary War. Yeah, I know. A lot of stuff happened in the 17s.
Well, moving on to the 18th later, right?
We're almost there. Don't worry.
2000s?
Okay, so at the end of the Revolutionary War, 1783, the thing that ended the Revolutionary War was the Treaty of Paris. 1783, Treaty of Paris. So, all began Lexington and Concord and lasted all the way up to 1783 until we signed the Treaty of Paris. Okay? Also, another great thing happened during the Revolutionary War. In 1776, this was the signing of the Declaration of Independence. 1776, Declaration of Independence. If you need to adjust or move those around however you like to make it to where it's chronological, do that. Whatever helps you, whatever floats your boat, do that. So, rewind. Lexington and Concord, 1775, started the Revolutionary War. The Revolutionary War lasted from 1775 to 1783. At 1773, it ended after the Treaty of Paris, but also 1 year after the Revolutionary War began, we signed the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Does that make sense so far for everybody?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Is everyone tracking? Everyone tracking? Good.
Oh, flip.
There's a halfway point. We're almost there. We have one more. In 1787. Oh, shoot. This is the last one until we're going to do a whole big review. 1787.
No, last one. Come on.
1787. This is the last one until we're going to go over all of them again. 1787. This was the ratification of the Constitution.
No, this was the last one. That was the last one.
Ratification of the Constitution. Okay. 1787, ratification of the Constitution. Cool? Does that make sense for everybody? Everyone following so far? Okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure, bud.
Bad at that game, jeez.
Iron, you better sit your butt down, dude.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Starting to vote kick people now. Okay.
People don't listen.
I'm going to remove the timeline history because I think that's getting in the way. Okay. So, we're going to go over all of them really quick. So, if you do want to go over, make sure you have everything. If there's something you missed, we're going over it one more time. Okay. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. 1607. Hell yeah. Let me just, I can just use that. Sorry.
Whack me with that.
I have to my ex now.
1607, Jamestown. 1620, Plymouth, another town. 1720 to 1770s, this was the Great Awakening. The thing that a few things happened in the Great Awakening. In 1754 to 1763, this was the French and Indian War. In 1756, 2 years after the French and Indian War, the 7 Years' War began.
What did I say?
Then, 1775 was Lexington and Concord, which started the Revolutionary War, which lasted all the way up to 1783. Also, in 1783, this was the Treaty of Paris, which ended the Revolutionary War. In 1776 1 year after the Revolutionary War, after 1 year after the Revolutionary War began, was the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Then in 1787 was the ratification of the Constitution in America. Does that make sense? Is everyone tracking so far?
I think so. I really do think so.
Yes? Perfect. Awesome. Now, we have, this is the first half. This is only the first half of what we covered.
Oh my god.
I know. We have a whole nother half to cover, so let's do it. We're at the halfway mark. I know, there's a whole lot. Okay. So, we're now into the 1800s. Please stop taking pictures.
Deleted your name.
Thank you.
God, what is
I'll see you later, bud.
picture?
Okay.
What is this picture?
So now we're picking up with the second half, which is now we're in the 1800s.
This picture?
So, please stop taking pictures, whoever's doing that.
Tor,
In
please stop.
1801. I'm going to start all the way up here.
That used to be my favorite sound out.
1801 to 1825.
You can't be talking, dude.
1801 to 1825. This was the Jeffersonian era.
After class.
So, basically, Thomas Jefferson's era.
Hey, yo,
This is when
what's
Thomas
this?
Jefferson was president, but it's called the Jeffersonian era. 1801 to 1825.
What is this?
Also, a war happened within the Jeffersonian era, which was the War of 1812, which started in 1812 all the way up to 1815. It lasted for only 3 years. So War of 1812 happened in the Jeffersonian War, or no, the Jeffersonian era. The War of 1812 happened 1812 to 1815.
You could survive in water.
Also, another era happened, starting in the middle of this.
Nice fun fact.
Cool.
Cool. So
Also,
really
something that also happened in the middle of the Jeffersonian era in 1820 to 1840. This was known as the Age of Jackson. It sort of started near the end of the Jeffersonian era, but in the middle of it, and it lasted past the Jeffersonian era. So 1820 to 1840, Age of Jackson. 1820, 1840 for 20 years, Age of Jackson. Is this tracking so far? Yes. Awesome.
Oh, come on, not die.
Yeah, man.
Then, in 1846
Oh, come on.
to 1848, this was known as the Mexican
I hate this game.
War.
X-Men Path. I
This
hate
was known as the Mexican War. This is when we went to war with Mexico in order for us to
And
claim more
Texas.
land. So,
We don't like
Mexican
Texas and
War,
stuff.
1846 to 1848, only lasted for 2 years,
You can
or
use
technically 3 years if you're
Texas.
counting 1846.
Wasn't it with like Texas or something?
Yes, it was.
I'm so
How
smart,
about the
dude.
1900s?
Jesus Christ.
The 18...
You're a
Uh,
According to my calculations, it was the war from Texas to Mexico.
How did you make your camera look like that?
Bro,
I'm just
why
looking
are
at my
you
notes real
talking?
quick. Okay.
My God.
They're bullying.
Ghost.
Then
Come on, I
we're gonna do
lost
this.
again.
1865 to
Teacher, he's punching.
1877.
He's also punching. Ow!
Bro, shut up.
This was known as an
Focus.
era called
Ow!
Reconstruction.
Ow! 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 Why that? Ow!
1865 to 1877. This was known as
Teacher,
Reconstruction.
Are you paying attention? Ow!
If you are talking, please be quiet. 1865 to 1877. This is known as Construction. Reconstruction. Then, in 1898, This is known as the Spanish and American War. This is when we went to war with Spain. Basically with the Spanish. Americans went with war with Spain. So the Spanish and American War, 1898. And then finally, where we all been waiting for, is 1914.
What was
1918.
Oh.
1918. This is World War One. So 1914 to 1918, World War One.
I know. Vector, shut up, dude.
So it was.
So it only lasted for 4 years.
My God.
Please stay.
Quitting.
Okay. So these are all the timelines. This is everything this is all American history that we're going to cover for today. All the way up from Christopher Columbus, who sailed the ocean blue in 1492, all the way up to the end of World War One, which ended in 1918. Cool? Does this make sense to some people?
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay, cuz we're gonna go over it one more time. If you want if you just joined and you want to know what we're doing, this is the American history timeline. I'm gonna go over all these dates one more time. Okay, just to make sure that you all got it, because we're gonna be doing a quiz on all this kind of stuff. I'm gonna be saying, okay, what date is this, or what is this date, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so make sure you have it. I do allow you to take note. I do allow people to use their notes that they do take in class during the quizzes or tests. Cool.
Are you kidding
So
me?
go ahead. If you need to take a picture on this, you can take it. You can use a camera picture during the quiz if that helps you out. But I am going to be going over all these dates one more time to make sure that y'all understand it. Y'all have the right things. And or if you want to write down the right thing for that date, I will do that.
Dang, you guys need to move.
Yo, my guy, Andrew, come sit with me. Come here, Andrew. Come sit with me.
Andrew's smart, right?
He's dumb.
Andrew, right?
He got 20 IQ. He's dumb.
There you go. You're put.
I
Yeah,
can't
you're
push
good.
it. Has to be
Yeah,
smart.
there's no sound. There's no sound. There's no sound.
Oh, I like your
Yay, I can draw.
his name.
That's a lot of stuff to learn about. I don't remember all that. One shot. Can you?
Well, I'm going over it one more time. So
Yo, can I sit there?
listen up. Okay, we're gonna do this.
No, one shot. You sit
Here,
there.
Sub, you can put that down.
Delina, move your butt, bro. Move.
Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys so that so that people who are here to learn can actually learn. Okay, so y'all ready? We're gonna go over this one more time. So get your notes out if you want to make sure you have the right things down, because we will be doing a quiz after this. So y'all ready? If you need to take a picture, take a picture. If not, go ahead and grab something to take notes on. I would highly recommend grabbing something in real life, because I'll probably help you more than just writing it on your boards. So let's go and get started. So 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Then, moving all the way up to 1607, was the first colonization of the America, which was Jamestown. Then, moving all the way up to 1720, which was the next colony, the colony of Plymouth. Okay, that's 1620. Then, 100 years later, 1720 to 1770, this era was known as the Great Awakening. I would pay attention to this. If you have no idea what's going on, I'll pay attention. So, 1720 to 1770, this is known as the Great Awakening. In this time period, in the Great Awakening, two big things happened. The first one was the French and Indian War, which is 1754 to 1763. This was the start of the French and Indian War. Then, 2 years after that was the 7 Years' War, which is 1756 to 1763. Both of these events ended at the exact same time. French and Indian War and 7 Years' War ended both at 1763. Okay? Then, after that, 1775. This was, oh shoot, what was this one? This was Lexington and Concord. 1775. Because This started the Revolutionary War, which was 1775 to 1783. 1775 to 1783. (1775 to 1773) or 1783. This was the Revolutionary War, okay? Which started during Lexington Concord, 1775. It ended once we signed the Treaty of Paris in 1783. Also, another fun fact, in 1776, this was when the Declaration of Independence was signed. 1776. In 1787, this was the ratification of the Constitution. Something you need to know. 1787, ratification of the Constitution. Now that's the first half done. Now the second half, let's go ahead and dive into that. 1801 to 1825. This era is known as the Jeffersonian era. This was big stuff that Thomas Jefferson wanted, or that he did for the Americas or the United States. So, Jeffersonian era, 1801 to 1825. Also, during the Jeffersonian era, a war happened, the War of 1812, which started in 1812 to 1815. Now, the next era that happened right before the Jeffersonian era ended, which was the Age of Jackson, which is 1820 to 1840. That lasted for 20 or so years. Then in 1846 to 1848, this is the Mexican War. Hey, you gotta leave? Okay, I'll see you. Okay, so 1846 to 1848, this is the Mexican War. This is when we went to war with Mexico in order for us to get more land. Okay, 1865 to 1877, hold on. 1865 to 1877, this is known as the Age of Reconstruction, or just Reconstruction in general. This is when the United States started to reconstruct to make it a better society for itself. Then 1898, this is the Spanish-American War. This is when we went to war with the Spaniards. And then in 1914 to 1918, this was the date for World War I. Okay? Did y'all two just join? Y'all have no idea what's going on, do y'all? Basically, this is American history timeline. So y'all don't worry about it. Y'all don't worry. If y'all just joined, don't worry about it. Those who did, who have been here for this entire time. I hope this was sort of educational to you guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Definitely helped me out, helping learn these by teaching it to you guys. So, we're going to go do a little quick quiz if y'all want to do that. If you just joined, do not worry about it. But if you have been here and you want to test your knowledge on what you do know or what you've learned, let's go ahead and test that knowledge. Okay, so, I'm going to pick a random date, and I want you to basically say what that date is. Okay? So, we're going to get rid of all these. They're gone. No more. I'll give the date. Or no, I'm going to give the event, and I just want you to give me the date. Okay? I just want you to text the date on your board. Okay? This should not involve any talking. Yep. There you go. There you go. Oh, you need it. Go ahead and erase that. Okay. This should not involve any talking, but let's see what y'all know. Okay, let's go and get started. So, very first date. What is Columbus sailing the ocean blue? The very first date. Good. No. No. Columbus sailing the ocean blue. Yes. Not quite, not there. We're not there yet. Not that far. Columbus sailing the ocean blue. Okay, the answer is 1492. If you got 1492, good job. Okay, what is the year of the Great Awakening? There are 2 dates that it spans from. The Great Awakening, what is that date? What are those dates? From what year to what year? There should be 2 dates. From what year to what year? Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes, that's it. Yeah. I read that wrong. Good job. Yeah, that's it. Nope. I allowed y'all to take notes or take a picture of it. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, the date is 1720 to 1770. If you got that, congratulations. Okay, what is the date for Jamestown? What is the date for Jamestown? No, there's only one. There's only one. Yes, good job. When you get your answer, erase it so other people don't get it. No. Yes. You looked on his board, didn't you? Okay. No, not even close. Okay, the founding of Jamestown is 1607. Signed. Okay, 1607. That is the date of Jamestown. Now, give me the year for Plymouth. Give me the year for Plymouth. It's the second colony right after Jamestown. Yep, good job. Nope, not quite. No. That is one of them, but that's not the correct one. Yep, that's it. Yep. This is different. We're doing something else. We're doing a little bit different. We're doing a few different classes today. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Plymouth. Yeah, you are. It's only one date. Okay, so Plymouth is 1620. We already did math. I know, you just missed it. Yeah, 1620. That is Plymouth. Now, what is the 7 Years' War? What is the date for the 7 Years' War? I'll give you a hint. It lasted for 7 years. So, there's 2 dates on this one. Yep, good job. No, it's a date. Nope. It's 2 dates. There are 2 dates for this one. Nope. Yeah, good job. Yep, there you go. Good job. If you are wondering if y'all want a picture on where you can find these, if you go to this room on your watch, scroll down to photos, and then press the new button, someone actually already took a picture of all the dates. So if you need that to help you follow along, you can for sure do that as well. Feel free to use those as well if you need help with that. But those are just the dates. Okay. The dates for the 7 Years' War is 1756 to 1761. Okay? What is the date for the Jeffersonian era? There's two dates. Jeffersonian era. No. No. Yes, good job. Hey, I knew you took notes. I saw you. Someone took notes. She's understanding. No, not quite. It lasted longer than that. Not quite, not quite. Oh wait, you can't grab it. A little longer. I know. He's okay. Okay, the years for the Jeffersonian era are 1801 to 1825. Now, something happened within the Jeffersonian era. That event was the War of 1812. What is the date for the War of 1812? There should be two dates on this one. There should be two dates. Oh yeah, she needs the roll. She needs the roll thing. There should be two dates. Yep, that's it. Nope, not quite. Nope, you're close, but no. The War of 1812? That gives you, it's a freebie. Yeah, that's it. Good job. That should be a freebie. War of 1812. Yep. Heck no. Don't listen to them. For how long? Yes, let me see. War of 1812. 1812. 1812. 1812. Hey, what's up? Okay, the War of 1812 was 1812 to 1815. Okay? What about the Age of Jackson? What was the Age of Jackson? If the Jeffersonian era was 1801 to 1825, what is the Age of Jackson? Yep, that's it. What is the Age of Jackson? Bonds, I just moving back a chair. He was vice president of Thomas Jefferson, I think. I don't know. Really, I just know the date. Yes. No. Here, I'll give you a hint. You literally just had it early. You had it earlier. Age of Jackson. No. Nope. It should be 2 dates. Not Michael Jackson. Nope. Oh. I would say Taylor Swift, but I'm not a Swiftie. Okay, the age of Jackson is 1820 to 1840. No. Yeah, Andrew Jackson. Thank you. Okay. Let's do another one. Let's do the ratification of the Constitution. What is the ratification of the Constitution? It should be one date. Yes, good job. Yeah, that's it. Good job. Nope. That's funny. No. No. You're so close, though. You're really close. Please don't be writing on other people's boards.